Jillian inside of La Murlie in the middle, and Clever Dick's nice and handy to them. Down on the inside searching for a way clear is Mr. Albie from Trade Search. Bocker up lad 3 wide coming around the corner. Back behind them on the fence to Wolf Girl, followed then by Jack Irish and Masked Virtue, Marinelle, and forget about Pocket Man in the home straight at the 300. Cayman bound by a length on Could Be Queen. Here's La Murlie though. It's starting to work to the line very well. In front of Clever Dick and Trade Search is further back. La Murlie headed, Cayman bound down to the 100, a length away. Clever Dick, La Murlie in front though, doing enough. It's La Murlie shaken up close to home, and it's WA debut. La Murlie beat Clever Dick and Cayman bound. Trade Search or Jillian for 4th, and then came Jack Irish, Could Be Queen, Bocker up lad, Masked Virtue. In behind them, Mr. Albie didn't do much after getting clear. Wolf Girl back with it, a long way back in the field. Then came Pocket Man, and the last 2 home was Seating and Marinelle. Number 11 is the winner, La Murlie. Showcasing filly, prepared by Jeff Durant. Jason Miller, handled in victory by Glenn Smith. Fired out of the gates, parked right on top of the speed there, and she was able to cover them easily at the top of the straight, pulling clear. 3:30, 170 over Clever Dick, $2.10, and Cayman bound at $1.80. And it's 11, 7 and 2 with a good margin back there to 4th, Trade Search and Jillian. They went to the line with little between them. 125.95 here, this Group 3 placed filly in New Zealand, only having her 3rd lifetime start, and she makes it a very good one here in WA. Raced by Peters Investments out of a Don Eduardo mare in Kales. She is a daughter of Showcasing, and takes out race 1 from 7, Clever Dick, by Dick Turpin from Exquisite Timing for Bill and Patricia Robinson, ridden by Peter Nucky for Kath Fleming, and Cayman bound to Key Business, Falsify Gelding for Peter Capararo's Canal Enterprises, and also the Falsify Syndicate and IF Kenny, ridden by Jared Noski for trainer Michael Lane. 4th, number 13, Jillian. Jillian ran 4th and 5th, Trade Search, 1 length by half a length. Other margins. And that time again confirmed, 125.97 after the running of the opening event. Second race for the day, the Get the Tab Touch handicap for the 2-year-olds over the 1200 metres. 11 and 12 are out, Express Ella and Witchery Woman. 2 scratchings, 10 starters there in the juvenile Get the Tab Touch handicap. Adam McGrath's with us down in the winners' enclosure. Let's take you down there now into the yard, and he's with co-trainer in Jason Miller after the debut victory here in WA of La Murlie.
Had plenty of ability. We saw that when Group 3 placed, but I bet you didn't think you'd be leading today from that barrier.
No, well, look, it was a tricky barrier, but yeah, I thought we'd get back and she'd relax nice, but they didn't go hard early. She grabbed the bit, so yeah, he's had to go forward. And look, it wasn't ideal, but she got the job done.
Was able to settle once grabbing that bit and settling outside the leader, which was a big bonus.
Yeah, look, once they went around and gave her a bit of cover, she seemed to relax a little bit. Probably still a little bit on the bit, but she look, she done a good job for first go for us.
As you said, first go here in WA, but I guarantee at the top of the straight you were still pretty confident, having had the 2 trials and one of them being over the 1400 metres.
Yeah, and look, fitness wasn't that was never going to be an issue, but yeah, you just trials to race conditions can be different, so it was good to see her step up.
What's the opinion you do have of her in your stable, and do you know where Bob may be putting her in this prep?
Oh, look, she's always had the 3-year-old Oaks. She's nominated for the Oaks, so she'll probably head that way.
Very nice. Now, in the next race, mate, we've seen your usual colours, the green and yellow going, and come play with me, an intriguing runner, because in the trial was just chasing the whole way, but attacked the line so strongly.
Yeah, look, he done a good job, and first start, look, it wouldn't surprise me if he runs a cheeky race.
Well bred as well?
Yeah, look, he's a full 2 fastest to win, and we've got a big opinion of her. So, yeah, he's a nice horse in the making.
Congratulations on the win. Best of luck in the next.
Thank you.
There's Jason Miller, a trainer of La Murlie, taking out race number 1, her first here in the West as well, after being Group 3 placed back in 2016. That was, of course, in February, so a year since that has occurred. And we'll speak to Glenn Smith, who, as I said, had the jump from the wide gate today, but did find himself out in front. And we'll ask him now how much of a surprise that was. Glenn, you can do speed maps all day, but when everybody decides to walk, you just got to throw them out.
Well, that's right. I thought from the alley the original plan was to just go back, but she jumped so well, and I was just coming across, and I thought, oh, I'm going to have to go forwards here, and yeah, it worked out to be a winning move, I reckon. She settled once they got a bit of cover in that, and then the speed really slackened, but she finished off really well.
Jace was saying that they do have a good opinion of her, Oaks bound and nominated for there as well. What type of feel did you get?
Oh, yeah, she gave me a really nice feel. She still very green, but she's got a bit of class there, no doubt.
Well done, mate. Congratulations.
No worries, cheers.
There's Glenn Smith, winning jockey aboard of Lemelline, taking out race number 1 here at Ascot, a maiden over the 1400 metres.